Welcome to day 130 of the 300 movie challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of March 2005, which was Robots.
What the fuck is this movie? I'm so confused.
I can prelude. So out of all of us, I was the one who had the great luck of seeing this movie in theaters when it came out. And the thing is that the one thing that I could remember from this movie, which I told these two also, which you can imagine balance some glee and excitement when I told you this, which was, there was a dance sequence with Britney Spears.
Indeed, we did see it.
Yep. And that was the lone thing I remembered from this movie. And evidently, upon seeing this movie, it's amazing that I even remembered that much.
Considering everything else, where do we start? I wrote down a bunch of stuff that seemed weird.
It doesn't even make sense. The plot, it just mashes a bunch of different tropes together, Like, in the beginning, it seemed to follow Shark Tale, and then it went with the whole thing of, oh, you can, do whatever you want to accomplish things. And then there was, genocide thrown into there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
hold on.
Okay.
The basic plot of this is, really, really generic.
Yeah.
But so much mind-blowingly weird shit happens.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
That's a good way to put it.
I am legitimately stumped in terms of what to say about what to think. I don't fucking know. It's not good, but it's it's almost so unbelievable that you kinda should see it, but not really.
It's one of those
I'm
things
so
where
lost.
it's you have to see it to believe it, but I don't know if I would want to recommend it because this movie is weirdly crude and weirdly offensive too.
It has, people in this movie that we were just why? Robin Williams, Obi-Wan.
He was so annoying. His character was so damn annoying.
I don't know why they keep giving Robin Williams these really bad roles when he can do normal drama just fine. But yeah, there was Ewan McGregor and we were just what?
Yeah.
Oh, and his accent kind of kept popping in and out at certain points. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Let me just give you some lines and just basic I wrote down notes because at some point I was just there are so many weird things I need to keep track of them, but after a while I just gave up. Here are a couple of lines that came up within the first 3 minutes. The fun part is making the baby. Did we want a boy? There's an extra part. There's some... Okay. Robin Williams' robot is the red robot, and he has very offensive Jewish coding. His nose is big, and then he has the scamming thing too, and all of that. There's robot sexual harassment.
There's
with
racism.
Well, no,
There's
even
racism.
going further on the whole Jewish thing, at the begin, literally right after, well, not right after, but one of the first quote-unquote instigations with the main plot is that it almost it's fucking Gestapo and shit. It's fucking weird. It's what the fuck?
Because basically how this world works, which I'm not even sure how it technically works, is that robots get apparently packaged in boxes as babies, and then they appear, and then when they're outdated or something, then they get melted down into new parts.
Yeah, there was some Nazi shit going on with that.
Eugenics and shit, yeah.
It was they get sent and they're melted down. They even say in the movie like they're gonna ship me off to the like melting facility and melt me down. And I was like, did they know what they were writing? That's some weird Nazi shit.
The thing is, like, the tone is like really like goofy though.
Yeah.
Even though it's talking about all this like fucked up shit, and it's like, but at the same time, it's
not even aware that it's talking about
no,
it.
it's like it's trying. I mean, first of all, why would you try to be this? But it's like it's trying to be a generic kids movie. But
yeah,
it's like it's so absurdist, but also fucked up that it doesn't work. Like if like they actually went full on like as completely insane, but like that was the point and like that was the tone, it would actually work better. But here, because it's like they're trying to veil it behind, you know, really derivative story and like boring characters, and like you know, trying to make it have like the really generic tropey shit, so it just comes off as super weird.
Yeah.
I'm so confused by everything, and like, okay, I mentioned this like before I started, and I remembered as a kid like seeing some like promotional stuff for this, and I never wanted to see it because I thought the designs of the robots just looked kind of weird.
Yeah,
and
the same with me.
Yeah, they like all agreed with about that, so I'm not the only one. But
yeah,
it's
I don't
kind
even
of
remember why I saw it actually.
To go further, like if you were talking about just like, you know, objective animation quality, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
like, the texturing is on all the robots and mechanics is pretty good, and then that scene where they actually went through the clouds, like the clouds are animated really, really nicely, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
this
so
is really nice.
The objective quality is good. It's just the designs are just weird and like, yeah, it's just this whole fucking movie is weird. They make there's like a billion random as shit references to like everything.
There was even like a straight up Tin Man reference.
Yeah, no, there's a Wizard of Oz reference. There's like a reference to like MMA wrestling. There's like a reference to fucking HAL 9000 from 2001. It's like so fucking weird. It's just picking the most random shit where it's like, who is this movie made for?
There was like Princess Bride thrown in there too.
And then like the dialogue is like weirdly sexual like a lot of the time.
Yeah, like I said, it was very weirdly crude, and there was some like weird imagery with that too.
Yeah. And there was that one little, like, the dude who kind of was, like, the gatekeeper guy who, like, for some reason sounded like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
It was just, this whole I don't understand. I don't get it. Why is this the weird one? Like, I expected this to just be kind of general, like, forgettable, like, kind of lame story, you know, because no one talks about this. And, like, the thing is, it is. Like, what I just said is not wrong, but it's, like, on top of that with just completely fucking weird shit. And it's like, I don't understand, like, how this works.
How was this greenlit for, like, a kid's movie? I don't know.
Again, I don't know, like, how to categorize this. Like, again, it's not good, but it's not like City of Angels where it's like hilarious because of how awkward it is. It's just awkward because of how awkward it is. So it's like,
and it has some really like it goes into some really sketchy territory too, and offensive territory.
Oh my goodness! I'm just wondering, do people remember this movie? Like, if we asked you guys if you watched this, would you remember any of the things that we said?
I don't know. Like,
I mean, I told you. All I remembered was the Britney Spears song, and that was because I hated the Britney Spears song.
I can't even speak. I'm so befuddled. It's one of those things where it's like, you almost have to see it to believe it, but at the same time, like, you kind of don't want to.
No.
So
I
You
certainly
really
didn't sign
don't
up
want
for it.
to.
yeah, so how
Okay,
the fuck do you
another
talk
one
about
that
this
they
movie?
did was there was a Power Rangers, I think, reference when they all lined up. I think.
That was a Power Rangers reference? Okay.
I don't know.
I
And
don't
then
know.
and there was the whole thing about how they used like the fucking Eye of the Tiger song, but like not even for a montage. So it's like, what the fuck? Like you even used the trope wrong. Like it's just what is happening? This is so.
It's so hard to talk about this movie because there's nothing concrete to talk about.
Yeah.
Nope.
I don't. I still. I don't know.
Like if I had to say one good thing, it's the message about like not giving up is pretty okay.
But that's like done
It's
to death. It's in like
generic.
everything.
Yeah, it's generic, but it's the only thing that makes sense at
I
all.
guess.
I think the only thing good about this movie was the texturing in the clouds and like
The
the backgrounds.
objective like animation quality.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Like-
trying to find something that's even remotely related to the plot.
Nothing. I
No.
don't.
Not really.
Yeah, it's
So yeah. What?
we're gonna say don't watch this. Watch
Yeah.
City of Angels instead. And
I
move
mean,
on.
at the same time, it's not very long, so it's not like you wasted a lot of time. But
I feel like I wasted a lot of time.
okay, fair enough.
Pacing was super weird too.
Yeah, it was like
talking
it
about
was weirdly
time.
fast, actually. It's like they just sped through everything. Because
I mean, it's not like they had much to say.
Well,
They were
yeah,
like focusing on the wrong things.
and then even then, like there's like I mean, there basically isn't any character. Everyone's like the characterization is like super general. Again, like if you actually focus on like what happens and how the characters behave, it's very, very simplistic and very, very generic. It's just they dump it into a pile of what the fuck juice. It's just
It was radioactive.
Just like the Imagine Dragons song.
oh my god, I feel like my brain has been irradiated.
So go watch Blue's Clues instead and skip this movie.
Fucking
It'll do you
please.
better and give you the same basic lesson of don't give up and be a good person. Because that's all you need to know.
Ugh, or just like I don't know.
Really, just watch any children's show, not this.
Go watch like
Like Sesame Street.
fucking Sesame.
Elmo's World!
I used to know someone who could do like a perfect imitation of Elmo.
Oh,
really?
It was kind of creepy.
They used it for creepy purposes.
Well, no, it was because it was this like 15-year-old like Indian guy.
Oh.
Oh. Neato. I would say that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it was just kind of weird. How did we? Whatever. The fact that
I mean, this
the
movie
fact
was
that we
not
ended
relevant.
up talking about Elmo in this review makes more sense than what happens in this damn movie.
Elmo has more to do with, like, the target audience than this movie does.
I would hope so, considering.
Not appropriate for children. No.
It's not appropriate for anybody.
No.
Just make you
Really,
question
no.
your life. Oh, I'm gonna go and like stare at a wall for a while.
Watch the paint dry.
Yes, I think my brain needs to calm down.
Oh my god. Wait, Ryan, what's that book called? The one where like the lady still stares at the yellow wallpaper?
The yellow wallpaper.
Oh.
That is what it's called. That is actually what it's called. It's called the yellow wallpaper.
Okay.
There you go, Val.
Sounds
Actually,
riveting.
yeah, in that story, the lady was, like, put into that house because of her quote-unquote hysteria, so you're kind of on the right track
Oh
with
my
that.
god, it's me.
Yep. Check out Valen's autobiography, The Yellow Wallpaper.
We're... No.
It all started when I came up with the idea of doing the 300 movie challenge. And then we got to 130. 130.
No. Go read the creepypasta Psychosis. It's actually not like generic like stupid, gory shit or whatever. It's actually like really interesting read, and it talks about like, are you crazy for drawing certain conclusions and kind of that shit. So it's that kind of thing, and it's interesting. That's how I feel, is I'm just like questioning everything, and I'm like, is this all a conspiracy to ruin me? So go read that, I guess. Instead of watching fucking robots. Oh god. Okay. Is there anything else? I mean, I feel like I don't fucking know. We're stopping. We're moving on.
Okay, bye.
Bye.